proper on the board. I'm going to move this over. Let me just view this real quick, and then we're going to get started. All right, here we go. I didn't cut this yet. We're recording. Good luck, everybody. Again, be patient with me with these draft picks because I'm going to have to check to see where they were drafted. And as I said in the group chat, if there's any undrafted autos, we will randomize. We had to randomize 2 the other night, so we'll randomize those at the end. So we'll just figure out. There's a nice Zion right off the bat. That's going to Kevin B. I'm just going to put this to the side, and then we're going to put the auto on the bottom. We're going to start from here. All right, if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's do it. So we got a Reggie Perry School Colors. Move this up. Campus Legend Charles Barkley. We'll go through these quick. Clyde Drexler Campus Legends. Anthony Edwards. So that's going to Minnesota. They're owned by Colby. Anthony Edwards, #1 pick. Jordan Nwora. Where did he go? Did he go to the top? He's on the second sheet. All right, prospect tickets. Kawhi Leonard. Russell Westbrook. LaMarcus Aldridge. There's a Rui going to Gary. Blake Griffin. Another Aldridge. Donovan Mitchell. Blake Griffin. There's a Trae Young going to Corey K. Then we have a campus ticket, Kevin Love foil. And then a Paul George. This is numbered 79/99. So Paul George numbered. And then our auto going to Saben Lee. And that's a conference finals ticket. This is numbered out of 75. So Saben Lee. Let me see where he went. Not on the first sheet. Let's just check it real quick. If you guys know, reportedly traded to the Pistons. So that's going to Justin M. Saben Lee. Conference ticket finals, number 28/75. So there you go, Justin. Nice Anthony Edwards. Going to Colby, and Zion going to Kevin B. Yeah, that auto was a nice card. Put this auto on the bottom. All right, going to start with School Colors. Not even going to try and pronounce his name. Campus Legends, Kevin Durant. There's another School Colors, Peyton Pritchard. I know he was like on the second or third sheet. Here's this guy that I don't want to pronounce his name. And here's a Reggie Perry. This is number 21/23. So Reggie Perry, I thought he was on the first. Reggie Perry. I thought he was on the first sheet. I don't see him. Maybe he's on the third. I think he was undrafted, but somebody signed him. We ran into him the other night, so if somebody knows, somebody did sign him. Could have been the Suns, maybe. All right, Steph Curry. If you guys know, just throw it out there. I mean, I'll find out after when I sort them out. Devontae Graham, Al Horford, Kyrie Irving. There's a Lonzo Ball and another Lonzo Ball. Another Devontae Graham. Markkanen going to the Bulls. Another Kyrie Irving. Klay Thompson. Here's a foil Bradley Beal. And then a Devin Booker. And then our auto's got a couple chunks out of it. This is going to Austin Wiley. So Austin Wiley prospect ticket. This is out of 50. So we'll have to check and see if Austin Wiley was drafted. But that's a pretty cool card. Miss anything? No, I think you pulled one card, Corey. We got to see if Austin Wiley was. I know Reggie Perry was signed. Austin. Let's see where Austin Wiley went. Desmond Jones. I do not see Austin Wiley, so maybe he went undrafted. But we'll have to check to see if he was signed afterwards. So if you guys want to check on those two guys, Austin Wiley and Reggie Perry, I'm just going to put them to the side. For now, but I'm pretty sure Reggie Perry was signed. But I will we'll look that up before we randomize them. Yeah, this is just our first box, Corey. We just we're just doing contenders now, but we haven't gone through the Prism or the Mosaic yet. All right, we're going to start with Dwayne Wade, Campus Legends. There's a Kyrie Lewis. This is going to the Pelicans. This is going to Kevin B. Cassius Winston. There's a David Robinson going to the Spurs. That's going to Chris P. Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart, it must be on the second thing. There's another Zion for Kevin. Jason Tatum going to Boston, going to Kevin B. Donovan Mitchell. DeAndre Ayton prospect ticket. There's a Klay Thompson, another Jason Tatum. Karl Anthony Towns, another DeAndre Ayton. Al Horford. The Steph Curry. And then a Kevin Durant foil. And a Lillard foil. And then our auto, Denny Avdija. So this is going to be going to the Wizards. This is going to Gary H. You can see the corners are a little bit like white. I don't know if you can see it. I like to point that stuff out just so you don't. But the corners are a little white on all four. Crazy. All right, let's get these ones in sleeves. Put Zion in the top loader for Kevin. Kevin, what do you get? 3 packs, 2 Zion so far. All right, we're going to go to pack number 3. I'm going to start with School Colors, Aaron Nesmith. This will be going to the Celtics. That's going to Kevin B. Hakeem Olajuwon, Campus Legends. There's a Vernon Carey Jr. School Color, Trey Jones. Russell Westbrook, Campus Legends. And then prospect ticket, McCollum. There's marketing to the Bulls, SGA. Buddy Hield, Paul George, another McCollum, Derrick Rose, another SGA, John Wall, Paul George, and then foil Joel Embiid, and a JJ Redick. And then our auto is going to, from Ohio State, Caleb Wesson. Caleb Wesson, prospect ticket. All right, who was asking for Bay? Must have been traded to the Pistons. So this is going to Detroit and Justin. Sadiq Bey. There you go. I think you were asking for him. School colors, Marcus Howard. Paul Pierce, Campus Legends. There's another Denny. This is going to the Wizards and Gary H. Prospect ticket, Jaren Jackson, Chris Middleton, Levine, Jaylen Brown. There's a Chris Paul. There's a Trae Young for Atlanta and Corey. Another Zach Levine. Russell Westbrook. Another Chris Paul. There's a Rui for Gary. Kawhi Leonard. And then foil campus ticket, Drew Holiday. And a Carmelo Anthony. And then our auto. We got another card here. Jake Toolson. So Jake Toolson auto. We should check on these last two. So Caleb Wesson. Let's check on these two just to make sure. So we got Jake Toolson. See if he got drafted. Do not see Jake Toolson getting drafted, so we will. And then we'll check Caleb Wesson. If I'm missing anything, guys, just let me know. I don't see Toolson being drafted, and I don't see Wesson being drafted. If you guys see something different, let me know. I don't think I see Austin Wiley either. So we'll have to check those these four guys. And then our last card was a Rui Campus Legends going to Gary and the Wizards. I'm just going to refresh this quick. Let me see. All right, going to our last pack of contenders. But yeah, if you guys can just check on those guys, if you see anything, Wesson, Toolson, and Austin Wiley, if you guys can look that up, see if anybody drafted, or not drafted, but see if anybody signed them after. If they were signed, that's the team that they'll go to. If not, we will random off in the end. So we got Patrick Williams, school colors going to the Bulls and Lauren. Jason Kidd, Campus Legends. Cassius Stanley, I know he was drafted. Precious is going to the Heat. This is going to Robert K. Tyrese Maxey. This will be going to the 76ers and Corey P. And then for our prospect tickets, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Joel Embiid, JJ Redick, Chris Middleton, Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, Jaren Jackson, Damian Lillard, our foil, Pascal, going to Toronto and Mark K. There's a nice RJ Barrett foil. That's going to Corey. And then our auto, Malachi Flynn. So we'll have to check on Malachi Flynn also to see if he was drafted. Check real quick. Malachi Flynn went to the Toronto Raptors. So that's going to Mark K. Flynn Raps. Yep, got it. How about these guys? Caleb Wesson, Toulson, Reggie Perry was signed with somebody. I can't remember who was, but I'll have to look. And then Austin Wiley. If you know of any of those guys that were signed. All right, we're going to move over to, let's do the Blaster next. See if we can find any of these downtown cards. I see them floating around on Twitter. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're going to start with Peyton Pritchard. We're going to blast it here, Craig. Azubuike. And there's a global prospect green, Denny. So that's going to the Wizards and Gary H. And then a Nico Mannion. This is a pretty cool Denny Prism. Global prospect. That's got the right to Perry. Thank you. All right, so we know, I knew that he was signed. I was thinking Reggie Perry. So then we just got to check Toulson, Wesson, and Wiley and see if they were signed after the draft. We'll put all these in. Put them all in top or in sleeves just so they don't scratch. All right, we're going to start with Nwora. There's a Josh Green. This is Onyeka. Not going to pronounce his last name. And then we've got an R.J. Hampton. R.J. Hampton. I think he went in the second round, didn't he? R.J. Hampton. R.J. Hampton reportedly traded to the Nuggets. So that'll be going to Denver and Joe G. Who's the Buffalo kid, Corey? There's another Denny. Pulling a lot of this kid. Going to Gary H. Global prospect R.J. Hampton. Devin Vassell. Green. And there's a nice card for Corey. Obi Toppin Crusade. There you go, Corey. What's up, Nick? We went through contenders so far, and we are on our first blaster of Prism. Here's a nice pickup for the Wizards. Gary H. James Wiseman. Jordan Noir went to Park. Oh, cool. I didn't even know that. Here's a Green Precious. This is going to the Heat. The Heat's owned by Robert. A Devin Dotson. And Zeke Nnaji. That's going to the Nuggets as well. So Joe G picking up a couple. All right, we're going to start with Halliburton. This is going to the Sacramento Kings and Mark K. Aaron Nesmith. Nesmith's going to Boston and Kevin B. Isaac Okoro. Was he in the first round? We'll have to check on him. And then a Cassius Stanley. I know he was drafted, I think, late in the second round. Going to start with the Aaron Nesmith Crusade. So this will be going to Boston and Kevin B. There's a Robert Woodard. See where he was. I think he was drafted late in the first. Robert Woodard. Traded to the Kings. So this will be going to Mark K. Mark's pulling some cards. Here's a Crusade LaMelo Ball going to Charlotte and Joe M. Did Wiseman get traded to the Wizards? No, the Warriors. Did I say Wizards? My bad. The Warriors. So Wiseman's going to Golden State, Tim G. My bad, Greg. And then Kyra Lewis. Yeah, I might have said the Wizards. I meant the Warriors. All right, and our last pack of the Blaster. Looks like we got a silver, and the third card is going to be a silver. We're going to start with Cassius Stanley, Xavier Tillman, and then our silver, James Wiseman. So that's going to the Warriors and Tim G. James Wiseman silver, and then another Halliburton. These Prism cards are nice. All right, let's do one Mosaic now, and then we'll do maybe we'll go one Mosaic, then we'll go through in that Illusions pack. Maybe we'll do the Illusions, then we'll do the Mega Prism, and then we'll finish it off maybe with the other Mosaic. All right, here we go. Good luck. We'll start with Gallinari to the Thunder, Bobby Portis to the Knicks, Russell Westbrook. Houston, Grant to the Nuggets, Levine to the Bulls, Zach Collins to the Trailblazers, Plumlee to the Nuggets, Prince to the Nets. Now we'll get into our reactive cards. Pascal going to Toronto. We have a silver coming up. Jeff Teague. That's going to Minnesota. And then our first reactive Hall of Fame, Julius Erving. Tremont Waters going to Boston. There's a nice PJ Washington NBA debut. So that'll be going to Charlotte and Joe. And then a Darius Baisley. That was pretty nice. 3 orange reactive rookies in there. And then the rest of the hanger. Dwight Howard to the Lakers. Will to win Steph Curry. There's a Romeo Langford rookie going to Boston and Kevin. Eric Pascal NBA debut. That's going to Golden State. Mafiondu to the Clippers. Get that focused here. And our final card, Hall of Fame, Karl Malone. I think what we'll do, maybe we'll go to Illusions next, then we'll go to Prism. Move these over. Let's do this Illusions pack real quick. All right, we're going to start with Damian Lillard. Nick Lena to the Hornets, Devontae Graham. Marcus Aldridge to the Spurs. There's a nice LeBron James going to the Lakers and Tim. And then we have a Cam Johnson going to the Phoenix Suns. So there you go, Yamo. Cam Johnson insert. Biyombo going to Charlotte. Bogdanovich to Utah. Burtons to the Wizards. And then our rookies, Luka to the Spurs. Romeo Langford, Boston. And Zion going to Kevin. See, look at that. I threw in that Illusions pack. Made out, Kevin. Nice Zion. Not a bad pack. LeBron, Zion, Cam Johnson. No problem, Kevin. No problem. All right, let's do the Mega Prism. This has some pretty nice cards in it. They have the Mega Box exclusive Red Ice. 1 card Red Ice autograph too, so hopefully we can pull pretty big rookie auto out of here. Yeah, that's a separate one. I just wanted to make sure. So I think this is the autograph in here. So we'll keep that to the side. Zion throwing, that's it. We finally hit Anthony Edwards for Minnesota. That's going to Colby. I don't think we hit one in the last one. Here's a Cole Anthony. Looks like Red Ice. Cole Anthony is going to Orlando. That's going to Craig. Oh, there you go, Craig. And we've got a silver Tyrese Maxey. So this will be going to the 76ers and Corey P. Another Denny. Hey, this guy, we're pulling him left and right. And another Halliburton. Yeah, it's a nice Cole, Craig. Red ice. Silver Tyrese. Going to the 76ers and Corey. And Anthony Edwards. That was a good pack. That was a good pack. Yeah, I'm going to try and put all these rookies in sleeves because these Prism cards can scratch fairly easy. So, all right, we're going to start with another Cole Anthony. Another Tyrese Maxey. This one's not silver, but. And then we've got a Crusade coming up. R.J. Hampton Red Ice Crusade. There's a nice Red Ice Anthony Edwards. So that's going to Minnesota and Colby. And then a Sadiq Bey. I think that's going to Justin. Yeah, these Red Ice cards are pretty sharp. Probably don't look as good in the camera, but Sadiq Bey going to Justin and Detroit. Yeah, Colby, that was a nice card. Here's another Anthony Edwards. Man, these guys are coming out left and right. It's going to Minnesota. There's a Udoka Red Ice. Vernon Carey. James Wiseman. Wiseman's going to the Warriors. And then another Maxey card. Start another stack over here. All right. Going to start with Vernon Carey Jr. There's another Crusade R.J. Hampton. There's Corey's boy, Jordan Nwora. This is a Red Ice. Peyton Pritchard Red Ice. And another Jordan Nwora card. This is going to be a disaster trying to sort these cards. My wife is not going to like it. All right, we're going to start with the Udoka. There's a nice Red Ice Denny. That's going to the Wizards and Gary. R.J. Hampton Red Ice Global Prospect. Daniel Oturu. And our final card, Tyler Bey. Nwora's on the Bucks. I was going to look and see where he was going. So who's getting all these Noira cards? Going to Fred. Fred's getting them all. Here's another one. Let's see where he's. Now they don't have his. Where he's born. Peyton Pritchard. There's a nice Aaron Nesmith red ice. So that's going to Boston and Kevin B. There's a nice red ice James Wiseman. So that's going to Tim G and Cassius Winston. I feel like these boxes are doing a pretty good penny on eBay. They are nice cards, no doubt. But it's Prism. I mean, it's the best. Best of the best. All right, we're going to start with an Xavier Tillman. Red Ice Marcus Howard. There's a silver Sadiq Bey. That'll be going to Justin. RJ Hampton. And Nico Mannion. We'll start with another Cole Anthony going to Craig O. Theo Maledon, first one we pulled of him tonight. Trey Jones, red ice. Marcus Howard, red ice. And Onika. So any of these guys not drafted or not signed, I'll basically just disperse them in the piles. So if you get some extra cards, they were undrafted or unsigned. So we're going to start with a Crusade James Wiseman going to Tim in the Warriors. There's a Jalen Smith red ice. Killian Hayes Crusade red ice. Killian Hayes going to Detroit. That's going to Justin. There's a Zeke. And Abi Toppin Crusade. Another one for Corey. Killian Hayes going to Detroit and Justin. Red Ice Crusade. All right, still got 3 packs left and then our auto. Here's another Killian Hayes going to Justin. Theo Maledon. Oh. Red Ice Josh Green. Isaiah Stewart, red ice. And Devin Dotson. No LaMelo Balls on this yet. I mean, not in this mega yet. Okoro. There's a nice Cole Anthony red ice. That's going to Orlando. RJ Hampton red ice. Kyra Lewis and Cassius Stanley. All right, final pack. Final regular pack. Right on top, LaMelo Ball Global Prospects. That's going to Joe and Charlotte. Ramsey. Tyrese Maxey Red Ice. That's going to the 76ers and Corey P. There's a nice Anthony Edwards Red Ice. That's going to Minnesota and Colby. And a LaMelo Ball Crusade. So I say we haven't gotten any LaMelo Balls in here, and 2 in the last pack. So there you go, Joe. A couple LaMelos at the end. It's nice Xavier Edwards or Anthony Edwards. All right, on to our auto. Good luck, everybody. All right, our auto is going to MH. Any guesses? Let's see if I can get this focused before I reveal it. MH. Marcus Howard. Red Ice. We'll have to see if he was drafted. Let me check my sheet real quick for Marcus Howard. Not seeing him. So we'll have to check on Marcus Howard as well. Nuggets? What number? Or did they sign him? Because I don't see it. Do you have a number, Corey? Or did they sign him after the draft? I don't have him on my sheet. Signing 2-day contract, tryout contract. I guess we'll give it to the Nuggets. We'll give it to Joe if he's signed. If he's signed, but that's what we'll have to do. We'll have to go and just Google that stuff. All right, we got the 12 card. Let's cello. This also has a red, white, and blue. Also, there's only one pack, 15 cards, and then the red, white, and blue pack. So. Hey, we haven't pulled this guy a lot tonight either. Jaden McDaniels. There's a Denny Crusade. That's going to the Wizards and Gary. Okoro. There's Precious. Going to the Heat. Devin Vassell. Another Josh Green. Isaiah Stewart Green. Sadiq Bey. It's going to Justin. Another Denny. And we got to hope this guy does well. We pulled a lot of Denny's. Halliburton. Another Crusade LaMelo Ball. And a Kyra Lewis. So the LaMelos came out the last couple packs. A lot of Denny's tonight. Kyra Lewis is going to the Pelicans and Kevin B. Let me get some of these in some sleeves and then. Sadiq Bey for Justin. All right, now we'll open up the red, white, and blue. I haven't opened up any of these yet, so curious to see what they look like. Oh, not bad. All right, we're going to start with Isaac Okoro. There's a Precious going to the Heat. And then our final card, Devin Vassell. All right, now we'll finish up with the Mosaic, and then we'll just check on these guys over here that were not drafted. We'll see if they signed. If not, we'll randomize those names. All right, here we go. Last box. Good luck. We'll start with Jokic to Denver, Booker to the Suns, Brogdon Pacers, Chris Paul Thunder, Bembry to the Hawks, Marcus Morris to the Knicks, Kuzma to the Lakers, Chris Middleton to the Bucks. And we'll get to these money cards here. Mike Conley to the Jazz, and then we have a silver Mosaic. Gallinari going to the Thunder. And then our reactive cards, a rookie, Bruno Fernando. This is going to the Hawks and Corey. Our next one, Patrick Ewing. Our next, a rookie. There's a nice one, Kobe White going to the Bulls and Lauren. Nice pickup, Lauren. And then an MVP, Steph Curry. Nice Kobe White. All right, we'll do the rest of the hanger. Moses Malone to the 76ers. Tracy McGrady to the Raptors. Matisse Thybulle, nice pickup for the 76ers. They're owned by Corey P. Jackson Hayes, NBA debut. That's going to Kevin and the Pelicans. Carson Edwards to Boston and Scottie Pippen. Get some sleeves. We pulled that blue reactive last night, Zion. Couldn't pull any Zions or Jaws out of here, though. All right, let me just get these couple in top loaders, and then we'll do a quick recap. And then I just got to check on these names to see. Thanks, Craig. If you guys want to check on these names real quick. So we got Wiley. These are the three that I'm not sure if they were Austin Wiley, Caleb Wesson, and Jake Toolson. I'll go through the quick recap, and then if you guys can look those guys up. If not, I'll look them up as soon as we're done with this, and then we'll random if we have to. If they weren't drafted or weren't signed after the draft. All right, I'm not going to call out your names. I'm just going to run through. Thanks, Colby. Yeah, you got a bunch of Edwards. All right, Matisse Thybulle. Jackson Hayes, NBA debut. Carson Edwards to the Celtics. There's a nice Kobe White reactive. That's going to Lauren. Precious, red, white, and blue. Sadiq Bey to Justin. Denny. Got a lot of Denny's. Denny Crusade. Let's see if I can pull these up a little bit. LaMelo Ball Crusade. Marcus Howard. We said this guy's going to the Denver Nuggets. So this will be going to Joe G. Tyrese Maxey Red Ice. Anthony Edwards Red Ice. LaMelo Ball Global Prospects. LaMelo Ball Crusade. RJ Hampton Red Ice. Cole Anthony Crusade. Red Ice. Killian Hayes, Red Ice Crusade. There's a James Wiseman Crusade. Zeke, Abi Toppin Crusade going to Corey. Sadiq Bey Silver going to Justin. Aaron Neesmith Red Ice. James Wiseman Red Ice. RJ Hampton Global Prospect Red Ice. Denny Red Ice. Anthony Edwards. James Wiseman Global Prospect. Sadiq Bey. RJ Hampton Red Ice Crusade. Anthony Edwards Red Ice. Anthony Edwards, another one. Tyrese Maxey, this is silver. Thanks, Mike. Cole Anthony Red Ice. Denny. Cam Johnson insert out of the Illusions. LeBron James base. Zion going to Kevin B. Romeo Langford Mosaic base. James Wiseman silver global prospect. Robert Woodard. It's probably like a ruby wave Robert Woodard. Aaron Neesmith Crusade. LaMelo Ball Crusade. I think we must have got 3 of these LaMelo Ball Crusades. James Wiseman. There's another Zeke. Another Denny. Abi Toppin Crusade. Our second one to Corey. RJ Hampton. Here's a Reggie Perry. This is number 21 of 23. Let's see if I can get this focused. It's going to be hard. 21 of 23, Reggie Perry School Colors. There's a Denny Green. School Colors, Tyrese Maxey, Patrick Williams. That's going to the Bulls. RJ Barrett to Corey. Malachi Flynn auto. Another Denny insert. Sadiq Bey going to Justin. Aaron Neesmith School Colors. And then we have a Zion prospect ticket going to Kevin B. A Denny auto. Another Zion prospect ticket. Anthony Edwards. And Saben Lee. Did we figure out if this guy was drafted? I think we did. Let's just look up these couple cards here real quick, and then we can see if we have to random any of these off. So I'm looking up, so you guys know, Saben Lee. I'm pretty sure he was, I think we figured that out right already, but let's just look him up. Saben Lee. Yeah, just stick with me for 1 minute and let me. Detroit Pistons. So Saben is Detroit. Jake Toolson. See if he was. Doesn't look like he was signed. I don't see Jake Toolson as being signed, so we will random him. Austin Wiley. Wiley was not drafted. And then Caleb Wesson is our last one. And it doesn't look like he was drafted. Caleb Wesson was not signed. So we're going to randomize these 3. We're going to go Austin Wiley number 1, Jake Toolson number 2, and Caleb number 3. So this Austin Wiley is kind of like a die cut prospect ticket. So this is number 2450. So this will be number 1, number 2, number 3. So we'll switch over to the randomization. So I'm just going to take these names again. List randomizer. We went 13 times, so we're going to do this 13 times. Here's all your names. We're going to randomize. So number 1, we'll get Austin Wiley in the 1 spot. Number 2, Jake Toolson. Number 3, Caleb Wesson. So we'll go 13 times, and wherever you end up, 1, 2, and 3, we'll get the cards. So we're at 8. Here's 9. Here's 10, 11, 12. And then our final time, 13. Austin Wiley would be in the 1 spot. Toolson would be in the 2. And Caleb Wesson will be in the 3 spot. Here's number 13. Good luck. 13. So we've got Kevin B picking up the Austin Wiley, Craig O picking up Toulson, and Joe M picking up Caleb Wesson. So I will write that down and get those in your packages. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. That'll conclude this break. And we'll be back on Wednesday. Hopefully we have some Prism next week or the week after. So we'll see what Panini puts out, and hopefully we can get some Panini or Prism football very soon. Okay, everybody, have a great night. Thanks again, and we will talk to you guys soon.